portfolio of Sisodia and Satyendar Jain will go to which minister? We have some of the details for you to help you understand what Aam Aadmi Party government in Delhi will look like right now. Let's begin. Now, Manish Sisodia was holding 18 departments. One of the most crucial was finance for him. It could now go to the next experienced minister, Gehlot, who's currently the transport minister for National Capital Delhi. Planning, again with Manish Sisodia, will go to Gehlot, that Arvind Kejriwal will trust, at least for the time being. Public Works Department, remember this was also with Satyendar Jain earlier, but for now PWD was very crucial. G20 events were being organized. Manish Sisodia had been given that responsibility to refurbish the Delhi streets. Power, again, was with Satyendar Jain earlier. After his arrest by ED in May 2022, Sisodia had taken it. Now will be given to Gehlot. At least 8 of those departments are going to Gehlot. Home Ministry, very important, one of the most crucial for Delhi, even though, of course, mainly it's controlled by the government at the centre. Urban development, all of this, remember, are crucial to continue as works. It's about Delhi's renovation and around the construction that's taking place. Irrigation and flood, also control will go to Gehlot, and these will be added responsibilities till they can induct new ministers. Water was again crucial. It was with Satyendar Jain earlier, was then taken in by Sisodia, now will be by Gehlot. Education, one of the biggest policy issues for Manish Sisodia, will be taken in by Rajkumar Anand. The 4th minister in the government has been with Arvind Kejriwal from the early days of the Andolan. He will be taking care of one of the pet projects of Manish Sisodia. For now, let me bring in Ashutosh Mishra for the latest on what's happening. Ashutosh, again, education, health, home will be the most crucial portfolios. But the fact is that both Sisodia and Jain will be conspicuous by their absence. It's not that it will look very smooth when it changes to whether it's Gehlot or Rajkumar Anand.
Well, 2 of the most efficient minister, and remember, Aam Aadmi Party is the key model. When it comes to the party, that the total image that was built upon was anti-corruption. And the governance model that Arvind Kejriwal built upon in this pan-India party was health and education. Now, look at the coincidence that both of these 2 ministers in charge of these 2 ministries are now either in judicial custody or in CBI remand. So that giving a setback, and that also makes it challenging because further you have to table a budget. Of course, Gehlot is 3rd, one of the most efficient minister. That's exactly why he has been given the finance department. Then it comes to the education. I remember almost every day there was almost one school visit by Manish Sisodia. Every day one or other school there has to be. Now that will also impact upon, because once you table your budget, there will be certain changes that will be made with regards to allocation of funding for the health and of course for the education, for the schools, upgradation of university campuses, upgradation of colleges. So all your work doesn't affect the reason why these ministries have been allocated to other ministers. But remember, out of 7 strength, that is, the sanction strength of the ministry in the Delhi government, you now have only 5, where the chief minister is without the portfolio. So entire burden of these ministries, more than 25-30 ministries, going to be vested only with the 4 ministers. So this is clearly going to increase the workload. But more importantly, from day one, Arvind Kejriwal has been in guiding position with regards to all these ministries are concerned, be it Manish Sisodia, Satyendar Jain or anyone. So he'll be the guiding one, but clearly this is going to affect the work, and that's why we all are keeping a close eye on the budget session that will be held in the first week of March. Will that be similar that have been being tabled every year, or there are going to be a drastic changes in absence of Manish Sisodia?
Ashutosh, stay on with me, because we want to tell our viewers for the Aam Aadmi Party, this is not like an immediate setback. They don't know what to do. There have been ministers in the past as well since its inception and since it came to power in Delhi in 2013. Let me now take you through the history of the ministers who had to resign in the Aam Aadmi Party government. Of course, the latest is Education Minister Manish Sisodia, one of the most crucial, trusted men of Arvind Kejriwal, resigned after the CBI arrest. But they are claiming this is only so that work can continue in the Delhi government. Satyendar Jain, if right hand is Manish Sisodia, left hand was Satyendar Jain. He was Delhi's health minister, education model, health model. He had to resign again for the work to continue, as they claim. It was in 2022, October 9, remember, when Rajendra Pal Gautam, who was the then social welfare minister, had to resign because there was allegedly he had insulted Hindu gods in a speech in a public rally. He had to put in his papers. Sandeep Kumar, in August 2016, he was the social justice minister then, but he resigned over objectionable CD that had emerged that had really become an embarrassment for the Aam Aadmi Party and Arvind Kejriwal. Asim Ahmed Khan, he was the Delhi Environment Minister, he was the Food and Civil Supplies Minister. Now, he resigned over corruption charges in 2015, but I remember he had said that it is a conspiracy, that he had to save someone else, and that's why he was asked to resign. So it was very controversial at that point. Again in 2015, remember Jitendra Singh, then Delhi Law Minister, he resigned over his own fake degree cases that the Bharatiya Janata Party had latched on to, saying a law minister does not have his own degrees in place. That happened in 2015. Ashutosh, while we're taking through this list, you know what I'm also looking at, it could have been setbacks at that point, but for Aam Aadmi Party, they made it look smooth. They made it look like they are still continuing and the work is only getting better. The question is, with Manish Sisodia and Satyendar Jain inside, will Arvind Kejriwal be able to pull the team together again?
Well, when it comes to governance, I said that he'll be in the guiding position. Clearly, the workload is going to increase, but given the conflict between the Lieutenant Governor and the elected government, we have already seen several works affected, several have been disruption in the, with regards to several projects, those are ongoing. But more importantly, the message that Arvind Kejriwal wanted to give to the cadre, that he is standing, firm with his men, including Satyendar Jain and Manish Sisodia. The reason of resignation is very much quite, predictable, that of course your work is also going to be affected, and subsequently the Manish Sisodia is also offering on the moral ground that, look, since I'm arrested, there should be responsibility given to someone else. But very importantly, not inducting two minister is the firm message by Arvind Kejriwal. However, that will take, and within less than 10 days that will take place after the Delhi budget, it could be announced possibly any moment. But when it comes to the particular ministry running G20 events, several other events, remember there are ongoing projects, particularly PWD projects, health projects, more mohalla clinics, upgradation of hospitals, 2 new hospitals soon to be launched. So all these projects are really going to be very difficult for Arvind Kejriwal. But besides that, this is not only about the Delhi's government. Besides that, remember the national ambition of the Arvind Kejriwal for the Pan-India party expanding into Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Karnataka in the poll-bound state. Everything seems going to be a halt in absence of Manish Sisodia. Even after Satyendar Jain, the work allocation was given to his deputy commander, but that was going pretty smooth. But at the moment, of course, he has certain ministers and there will be party leaders who will be keeping a close eye. But this is totally has halted everything that Aam Aadmi Party had planned, from governance to the political ambitions, Pooja.
Ashutosh, please keep tracking all the inside details of what's brewing within the Aam Aadmi Party government and also the BJP. Thank you so much, Ashutosh Mishra.